So I guess this is your turn now. I guess, Taarnahm.
Well, what time is it now?
I think we can play cards until you before bed. So
Yeah, so as you're heading back, let me make sure. Yeah, you don't seem to be bothered.
Okay.
You and Jostan start heading back. You arrive at the city. The guard that was there is no longer work because it wasn't his shift, the night
Okay.
shift. So he let you in. And are you heading straight to the inn, or are you going somewhere else?
I'm not going to the inn first. I will be shortly, but I'm gonna try and find what's his face. It's up with the drugs.
Okay. So you head back to that very familiar alley.
Is he there?
It's very dark. Go and make a perception check.
do you pass in front of the inn? Because that's how you had to get there last time.
2, 4.
You don't really. It's way too dark. Like you could walk in there, but you don't see anything.
I'm gonna walk in there and see if I can see him.
Okay. It is.
Light a torch.
You can't. You light a torch, and a voice yells at you to turn the light off.
I turn the light off.
You can't see him, but a very familiar, rapid running comes towards you, and it asks why you're bothering him at night.
So, where is he in relation to me right now?
He's right in front of you.
I'm gonna withdraw 5 round and sink it straight into him.
Okay. Gonna make an attack roll.
This is not gonna end well. 10 plus 15.
It goes into him. Go and roll for damage.
Murder of the drug dealing hobo.
So 2d6, isn't it? Plus 3. 3, 4, 7.
7? What was it? I have to look up the hit points.
It's probably more than 7.
I mean, it might not be. I think I only had 12 to start with.
Sorry, I was AFK.
Yeah, you plunge it into his chest. He begins screaming, but then he eventually falls down dead.
What's he got on him?
You make an investigation check with disadvantage, or unless you're lighting the torch again.
No.
But he did scream very loudly.
Yeah. So investigation with disadvantage. Investigation for me is plus 0. 19. That's good. But I'm going to disadvantage it 5. Probably don't find anything, right?
No, you did not find anything, but you hear some footsteps.
No.
Sounds like some kind of like chainmail or something. I'm gonna roll stealth.
With advantage because it's dark?
Because they are humans, yes. Have a hard time seeing the dark.
Thank God. 5. Oh, that's not much better. 14.
14. Some guard passes in front of the alleyway, and he looks down. He has a hard time seeing inside, but he knows someone's there. And he calls out. Who's in there?
Silence.
He's going to light a torch, and he's going to start advancing. He's about 15 feet from you, and he's getting closer.
What has he done? Just brought out a torch and nothing else?
And he has his sword out as well.
Well, I'm going to resheath Firebrand, put it away, and I'm going to kneel down to the guy I've just killed and say, I wish it didn't have to be this way. Close his eyes for him. And then I'm just going to stand, hands up, let myself be brought in.
All right.
God.
So the guard sees you, and he looks down and sees the bleeding body. And he is going to arrest you.
Okay. Not gonna resist.
He ties some kind of like a rope behind on your hands, and he
Okay.
takes you to the barracks. He checks the body before he goes first to be sure see what happened. He finds the drugs. He doesn't really. Shame on saying. No, he recognizes it. He says he's taking you in. You filthy murderer. And you are now currently to the barracks, and you are placed in a jail cell.
Okay. Not gonna argue. I'm not gonna say anything to nobody. What about Drostan? Where's he at?
Did you have him with you? Actually, I
He
didn't
would-
ask that.
He probably would have been, right?
Hold on.
Or would he have teleported away when the guard came? And
That is
I
up
suppose.
to whether you would have wanted him to come with you or have him teleport away.
Am I in the? Well, let's just say he came with me, and he's in the cell with me then, right now, right?
Yes, he would. If you brought him with you, he would be in the cell with you.
Is there a window?
There is none.
A window. Like, what's around me? What can I see?
You see 4 other jail cells, a doorway, or not a door, sorry, a staircase that goes up, and you see a guard sitting down.
Okay. I'm gonna whisper to Drostan, teleport out of here, go to the inn, and wait for the morning.
So he
To
have
me.
him make a stealth check.
He's really stealthy, so if I roll well here, we should be okay for Drostan. Oof, 12.
12 total.
Yeah.
He teleports to the staircase and starts ascending. He enters a room with a long table with another guard.
Couldn't he just teleport through the wall?
Does it have to be a place he can see, or just?
I don't think it's specified. I think teleport anywhere up to 40 feet, providing he may have seen it already. I'm not sure. I don't know. I mean, like, if he's seen the staircase.
Yeah.
It can see, yes. It has to be able to see it.
Okay.
Do I need to roll to see if he gets his teleport back?
Yes, because I guess he can wait there for 6 seconds.
4.
So he gets back. He sees some windows as he now goes up the staircase. In this room, there are 2 on each side and 2 in the front.
Any open?
They are not open.
Oh, am I in like the main lobby of the prison right now? Is there a door out?
There is a door, but it's closed.
Okay.
And you see a door, like a door over to the left, and you see a staircase right next to it that goes up.
Okay, well, we're going to try and teleport to that then.
You're gonna what?
We're going to try and teleport to the other staircase.
To the stairs? Okay. So, actually, let me check.
Probably need to roll over the stealth check, right?
I'm gonna see how far it is across.
It's not 40 feet, surely.
Oh, actually, I do have a map for this, so.
You knew I was getting arrested.
Apparently somebody was getting thrown in prison.
Will Taarnahm ever make it back to the team? I guess we're just going to continue on. I just have to leave him there at this point.
You could barely get not right at the staircase, but you can get close to it.
Okay, I'm gonna go for that one.
Okay, make another cell check.
17 plus 7. Yeah, 24.
You seem unnoticed by the guard that's currently reading some papers.
And I'm gonna roll for his teleport again, right? 4. He gets it back. Alright, it's gonna go up the stairs. What does he see now?
He sees multiple beds holding about 8 to 10 guards.
Great. Any open windows in here?
There, there would be one that is open right by the staircase, but the rest of them to kind of let some air in, but the rest of them are closed.
Would it be wide enough for him to get through?
A window, yeah, he's not a big dog.
He's gonna dive out the window.
Okay, make an acrobatics check.
What would that fall under?
Based off of dexterity.
Oh, it's pretty dexterous. 13.
Okay. He takes 7 points of fall damage. On top of the 6 he had before.
I mean, can we assume that can he short rest to heal, or no? How does he heal?
He can short rest or long
He has
rest.
a hit die, 1d8. And if he has a long rest, he'll fully regain all his hit points. So what do you say with that? 8 damage?
7 total on top of the
7.
6, so it'd be 13 total.
Okay, so that'd leave him at 15. So he's okay at the moment.
Okay,
Bit
he
worse than
falls down prone, but he stands back up.
Right, and then I told him to go to the inn.
Okay, so he does that.
And he's just gonna wait there for you guys in the morning. Or I guess will you guys still
We
be
would
awake
see
at this
him.
point?
What time is it?
He would arrive at about 11 p.m.
Oh yeah, no, I'd have been in bed.
I feel like I mean, 'cause I didn't do much today, and I just been sitting around playing cards. If there's somebody to play cards with me, I'd probably still be up. Would you stay up, Avarice?
I wouldn't leave my cards behind.
Oh.
For a game of cards, I would, yes, but if we have no cards, then I would not.
You wouldn't let me borrow your cards for the night?
No.
I guess I would ask the bartender if he has cards that we could borrow.
He shakes his head.
I'd ask him if I gave him a little bit of silver, or if I gave him a little bit of copper, would he have some cards for us?
He says no matter how much you give him, he doesn't have any.
All right. I would ask any of the other patrons if we could borrow a deck of cards. I would. I like playing cards. I'm doing it.
You're the only ones in here.
We're the only ones in here. Wow.
Can you minor illusion cards?
All right. Then I would.
Because the store sells them.
I would probably go to bed. Although if Drostan crosses the threshold, he would trigger my alert spell.
That lasts for 8
Yeah,
hours.
I would have I would recast
case
before I
he
went to
came
bed though, because he would have because he could come in after we go to bed. Like I would cast that before I went to bed. Again.
Yep.
And that's a trigger, him or Drostan, those two guys.
So we all head up to bed. He triggers the
alert spell.
The alarm spell. Yeah, the alert spell.
All right, so
And
that's a mental ping for me. I wouldn't set it up as a
alarm.
Loud, in the middle of an inn. So I go down to see if he's back. I'd wake up, go down, see the Drostan's there, and then I would go and try to wake you up because you could speak with animals.
Okay. So you see this dog sitting down at the inn. And you come and wake me up. I don't have a lot of spells, but I can spare a first level spell.
All right, because I'm gonna tell you. I would tell you, hey, Drostan's back down here, and he's just sitting here.
Yeah, I would want to speak to him to see, because I know he would go see Taarnahm and come back. So I'm gonna ask him where his owner's at.
Master sent me here. He's in a small box, or how would a dog describe a prison? He's in a cage. There you go.
Really?
Yes, there's lots of men guarding him in the cage.
Oh God. Where is it at?
I can take you there. It happened after Master went down a very dark place and stabbed the veterinarian who helped me. The veterinarian's dead.
Really?
Yes, he is. I saw it happen, and then and then a man came and took us away.
Okay. I think this is something we should wake the people up for. So I'm going to go upstairs and wake Corin and Mike up. I'm going to say, I think Taarnham's in jail.
Was
Should we
he
go check
picked
it
up
out?
as a drunk?
His dog told me that he stabbed someone and killed him.
That doesn't really shock me either.
It sounds like it was a drug dealer he described earlier that sold him those
Yeah,
drugs.
I
He
would
used to
I would
kill
say
the
it's
horse.
the drug dealer that we saw earlier. I say, should we go and do something, Corian? Or
Okay.
you know who would be good with this? Mike.
That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking.
I haven't recovered any spells. I would take at this point. I would have taken a short rest just to recover one
Right.
level 2 slot.
I mean, at this point, we've had a short rest, so I got some of my stuff back, but Mike though has been drinking heavily.
He's been sleeping for a bit.
Yeah, but he's been drinking heavily.
He didn't get drunk.
Yeah, but how drunk does drunk need to be to make your thief useless?
I guess he needs to roll some kind of check for that, right?
It would be enough to have disadvantage on stealth, but he's not like completely.
Could he roll
out
a
there?
Constitution check?
So could we like?
He already did those when he was at the when he
Well,
took the drinks.
how long have we been sleeping for? I guess though.
Well, the dog
Maybe
would
about midnight now, right?
It's been about 5 to 6 hours actually.
So
Well,
then he should be fine then.
If he got arrested at like 11, and then the dog came here and set off the alarm.
He got arrested at 10, and then the dog got here at 11.
It wouldn't have been 6 hours. It would have maybe took me an hour to get to jail, and it's the same town, and we've
So
discussed
it's
this town
probably
is
about
small.
11:20 right now.
Yeah, so we've been asleep for a couple hours.
Yeah. So I'd have been asleep for about an hour and 20
2
minutes
hours.
at this point. So that's a small rest, anyways. So I mean, does anybody have any idea like when guard shifts change or anything like that?
Try and break me out.
I guess the thing is, are we going to try to break him out, or are we going to try to do something else?
Well, do you want to try and bribe him out?
much
What we
would it
decide to
cost to
do
bribe him
will
out?
determine what time of day we do it.
I have something useful. So I regained spells after a short rest. I forgot, and I actually have a spell called Pass Without a Trace, which ups our stealth by 10.
Ooh,
Okay.
nice. Well, here's a question though: are we going to try to bribe him out?
You get an 18.
I mean, like, we don't really even know where he's at this point. We just know he's somewhere in a box.
I mean, we know he's in
In
jail.
a cage. Well, we don't know it's jail, though.
I mean, the sequence of events he just described, I think with our intelligence, we would know.
What if it's the Thieves Guild that has him?
I mean,
We know he stabbed a drug dealer, so that's a member of the Thieves Guild. And then
we
men
don't know
came
he's
and
a member-
took him.
Hold on. He's a member of the Thieves Guild now?
Well, drug dealers usually are.
And I would like to do a check for whether or not drug dealers are members of the Thieves Guild. I don't know. I think it's more reasonable to assume he was arrested by the guard, judging from what the dog said.
The dog said he was in a cage. I mean, that doesn't really...
He was in prison. A man took him. He said a man. The guy said a man took him away and just walked with him away.
I'm going to ask him what the man looked like.
He looked like, I guess it'd be, how would we describe him?
He was wearing chainmail armor.
He was wearing chainmail and had a torch with him. And he said for us to come with him, and he called him a murderer.
Okay, well, that's not Thieves Guild.
Yeah. He's in jail.
Do we know where the jail is?
Yes, Master. I can show you where Master is.
So what are we going to do? I mean...
We have two choices. We either bribe him out, or
we have a lot of choices, but...
Yeah, if we bribe him... The problem is if we sneak him out, then if any of the guards see him in town, we have a problem. And we plan to stay here for a while to do these quests.
Well, I don't think bribing him is going to be that much different than sneaking him.
But if we bribe him out, then we don't have to worry about
But
it.
it depends on who you
try and
bribe
erase-
and what kind of bribing you do.
We could try and erase the evidence. Maybe like they have some kind of book or something that like lodges, who
Erase-
comes in and such. Because only 1 or 2 guards saw him, right?
I could try
Well,
to
he's been
suggest,
booked into the jail at this point.
I could try to suggest it was self-defense.
I had passed with that, Chase.
I say we doctor the evidence and then maybe claim it was self-defense.
Mike, how do you feel? Do you think you could sneak in there and bust out Taarnahm?
I can surely try.
With my plus 10, would you be able to do it? Or sorry, with my cool spell that makes you shadows cling to you.
Yeah, probably.
See?
But would he be able to sneak him back out? Without
As long
anyone?
as somebody is in my radius of 30 feet, they get the plus 10 bonus.
You're not really good at sneaking, though, are you, Corian?
Well, I wouldn't be sneaking.
It would be me and Mike.
You should have me come with you. I can make illusions.
Corey.
Sure, you can come with us.
Hanging.
I mean, I just go back to bed.
You don't want to come see, though?
I mean, I'm not gonna be sneaking in. I guess I could stand across the way.
How about you keep the coast clear? See if there are any guards coming in.
I imagine there's gonna be a lot of guards coming in and out of jail.
Yeah, but it's nighttime, though.
Okay.
So, is everyone going, or is it just...
I'm going with
see.
you.
And you are coming in, Corian, or is we
Yeah.
going to sleep?
Yep. Nope. I'll
Right.
come. Somebody's got to chop up these guards after you alert the entire town.
You wait
I might
outside for us.
It might go well. I don't know. But, I mean, we could have bribed a judge. We could have threatened a judge.
Well, I guess, can I roll a check to see how the legal system works in this town?
A magistrate, a sheriff, somebody in charge. I mean,
Can I roll a history check
at
for
night
that?
right now, nobody's going to be in charge.
More useful in the morning.
Except
but
like the night watch person. So
you know what we could do is we could just leave him there to stew for the day. Go take care of this one quest, then go back and take care of him tomorrow night.
or
Yeah,
we
but
could,
what if he gets like an actual sentence?
we
Like,
could sleep till morning and
Can I
then
I mean,
roll
go down
murder
in the-
isn't a very
That's
good
what
thing.
I'm saying though. If we're gonna break him out, we need to go tonight. But we could wait until later in the night so that we can get more of a rest.
Oh, so we can get recovered.
We could go at
Yeah.
like say 4 in the morning.
Yeah, that's 6 hours. That's enough time.
Versus going now when it's people are still out and about. It's only
Yeah.
it's not even midnight yet.
I agree with Corian. Can I roll a history check to see if I understand how this town's legal system works?
Sure.
Like my general knowledge of legal systems in this area.
Anything specifically?
Just about like if there's a magistrate or how the sentencing will work. Like what's the due process?
I
roll a 19.
There is royalty here, a king and queen.
Okay, so like what would be the process? I guess what I'm asking is like what could I expect to be the process for Turian?
They get
Taarnahm, I mean.
jailed initially, and then they get sentenced directly from the throne.
All right, so I always share this with us. So with that information, do we want to break them out then, or?
Well, it's a
wait
bit
till
harder
morning?
to bribe a king, that's for sure.
Yeah, let's break them out after we recovered. So let's go back to bed and take care of this at 4 in the morning, like Corian said. I got some fun things for this.
Okay. So you guys go back to sleep until 4. And
Is that long enough for a long rest?
yeah, because you can stay up for 2 hours for a watch, so 6 hours is okay.
Okay. I just wanted to get my hit points back before we could do something crazy.
I'm glad I got that.
And go to mark off Jostan's hit points are back at full. Actually, he didn't actually do a full rest because he would need another hour of sleep. But you could have him rest here if you want.
He could spend some hit die too to
Yeah, or if he just wants to short rest, either way.
Would Drostan be useful? Oh, I can't really think about that, can I? I can't determine
yeah,
if
we
he's
need Drostan to come with us because he has to point the way.
Yeah, he has to lead us.
And he is a blink dog.
We
so
don't
that he
know
is
I'll
where
spend the
jail
hit
is.
die then, the 1d8, and get him up.
Oh, I guess a level 4, so you'd have 48.
Oh, really? Okay.
Or
That's more HP than he has.
what is hit points actually?
28.
28.
That's a
I'd-
4d8.
Yeah, that's not
It's
terrible.
32, isn't it?
32 would be the max. I have four d10s and I've only got 36, so I don't have 40.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say because he has a low. He has the same level as you. I was pretty sure.
Yeah, okay.
That's why I
well,
gave him that ability score improvement.
Or maybe 2, depending on what we get here. 3. So I'll put him at 18. We want to roll again, at least. 1. 19. That's now 2d8. Roll again. 4. 23. I'm probably going to leave him at 23 and save him a hit die.
Mhm.
Just in case he really needs it.
We want
Alright.
that too so that he can get them all back after a long rest.
Yeah.
So he leads you to the barracks that he came from.
All right, do you want to draw this somewhere? Or?
You said you had a map for it?
I do. It's actually right here. You guys peek into the window, I assume, or one of the windows.
Yeah.
This is the door, but they are closed.
I'm bringing one unseen servant with me, and we spent
So?
10 minutes to cast it.
I will point out kind of what this map means. This is the door he saw. So this is the door he came out with the stairs. It was open though, so he could walk through it. This is the door and the staircase he saw initially. He climbed up this staircase and jumped out the window. This is the desk with the guard. These are windows across, and this is the front door. And you guys are currently like right over here.
So this is
kind
the
of peering
only way into the building
Besides the windows, yes.
besides the windows? Okay. Well, I guess we should stand across the street, maybe, in an alleyway in the shadows and discuss our plans a little more.
You know, I got an idea. How about Corin? You want to go distract him while we sneak in? Me and Mike.
I'm here too.
Maybe like Hano can put on like a magic show for him or something.
What would you say to the guard running the front desk at the police station at 4 a.m?
Oh, that's easy. That's easy.
Oh, the things I want to say.
Just pretend to be drunk or something.
Let me ask you this, you guys. You guys think if there was a disturbance, he would come outside to go investigate it, or would he send somebody else to do it?
As you peek inside, you see he's the only one in that room.
Okay, I got an idea. I'm going to.
I could just walk up and knock him out.
Look, Corin, this doesn't have to result in violence, right?
I feel like my persuasion isn't going to be good enough.
I could just cast a minor image and make a noise outside, and then run in and say that there's somebody drunk outside, drunk on the far away, and use suggestion to make him run after it.
Do we know if the prison is above or below this floor?
Drostan climbed upstairs to reach it.
So it's
Hold
below.
on.
Are there windows to the floors below?
There are not.
They're not.
But there are these two that are right next to the door.
Is a guard awake at the desk?
He is. But he does look like he's looking at paperwork and such.
I could try to put him to sleep.
You can try.
I'll tell you what. I'll go distract him, maybe. And then you guys can sneak in from the other side. All right. So I'm gonna go
Sure,
off.
let's do it.
I'm gonna come over by this window and I'm gonna lean so he can see me lean in here.
Hold on, before you do this, we need to have him cast his stealth spell on us.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I'm going to cast Pass Without Trace.
All right.
So any stealth check you make is +10.
If we're within 30 feet of you?
I believe it's 30 feet limit check.
All right.
Actually, this is a window over. Well, this is the stairway down. Okay.
And yeah, that's the stairway down.
I'm gonna come over to this window then. Whoop! I'm gonna fall on the ground.
You pass out. You're kind of tired, so.
And I'm gonna lean against the wall so he can see me. For some reason, leaning against the police station. And then I'm
gonna like knock on it or just stand there.
Oh no! Hold on. I'm gonna pull out my longsword.
Okay.
And then I'm going to pull out my whetstone, and then as I'm sharpening my sword, I'm going to accidentally smash the pommel of my longsword through the window.
All right.
See, no performance necessary.
I wasn't going to give you a strength check because you do that easily. So you smash the window. You hear the sound of broken glass scatter across the floor.
And then I'm going to accidentally drop my longsword, and I'm going to bend over to grab it.
Where's this going?
Corey?
Where is this going?
Is he coming over to check yet? I would assume he's coming over to check what's going on.
He is indeed very interested.
There's a guy bent over.
Once you hear the glass break, I'm going to say now's our chance. So we're going to try to sneak past while he's doing this.
Actually, hold on. He's going to head out the door.
All right.
And come around.
What's that figurine?
This is actually Corian's old figurine, but it looks like a guard, so.
I wondered where that's going from.
He's going to say, hey, what are you doing? What?
And then I'm gonna turn while I'm trying to pick up my sword and stumble a little bit. And whoops, and there I go again. And I'm gonna say, I need a sharp sword.
I'm gonna make a deception check.
All right.
Oh, I need my 2 divine rolls for today.
That's 19.
Oh, never mind.
He rolled a natural 20.
Oh.
So he assumes you're deceiving him in some way, and he asks you, why did you break that? Truthfully, why did you break that window?
Well, maybe I didn't need a sharp sword, but I need a sword.
Generally confused about what's going on.
You try to grapple him.
And then I'm gonna drop my sword and pull out my dagger. Or maybe a knife.
Make an intimidation check.
Well, I'm not intimidating him.
Oh, I thought you were trying to pull up the dagger to, threateningly.
No. I pretended to be stupid.
He's gonna tell you need to pay for this repair.
Well, then I'll need some gold. Where do I get gold?
Are you like a beggar or something?
I am not a beggar.
How do you not have gold?
Because I bought a horse from a man.
He's very confused about what's going on.
With no name.
Yeah. He's going to attempt to bind you with ropes. Do you resist?
Man, I am really tempted to slam this guy into the wall.
Good try.
It is dark out.
How much is a window?
For a new one, it'd be about 8 gold.
I think I have 8 gold. That seems expensive for a window, man. This place is expensive.
It's a pretty nice window, and you broke it.
It was an accident. I was trying to sharpen my sword.
He is. Well, it's an interesting night for him, but he's still very confused. He says that if you just give him the 8 gold and leave the vicinity, he will forget this even happened.
Well, maybe you can help me find my
what?
horse.
Your horse.
I bought a horse from a man, and now I don't know where I left my horse.
Okay, he's gonna try and find you now.
Why is he trying to bind me? I will give him the 8 gold.
Find a horse that's wandering around town?
Are you
No.
to hand him the gold and
that would be
leave?
the implication. Is
What is that?
Well, I don't, how long do I have to
implication
hold
is a
him
horse-
here before you guys are?
Well, I'm saying
Out of-
while this is happening, I'm gonna deal with this first before I do the stealth.
Well, I don't
Because
know.
we would already be. But I guess I could see if we roll a 1. So, Mike, go and roll your stealth check. I got an unnatural 20.
Again, on natural 20 because it passed without a trace.
Yeah, actually more than
21.
a natural 20.
21.
Actually, I got
You only have +1 to stealth, Mike?
I got 21. Oh, so actually, what's your modifier is +10 or something?
+11.
+11, so that's 31.
31. Like nowhere.
I got 21. So we do sneak in without being noticed. Hinoki, you're staying outside, right?
No. Well, do you guys need me with you?
I don't think we do.
Okay, there's no more guards then. I'm gonna
Just in
stay
case you know you don't roll very well.
Okay, then yeah, I'm just gonna stay outside then, and I'm just gonna try to stealth. I'm just gonna stay outside and kind of a little farther away from things.
I will say, Corin, you are distracting him for quite a long time. So
I am.
I would
by
send
now
my
we would
owl
be
right over-
in.
And I would send my owl over here and be looking through its eyes to hear and see what's going on, kind of in the background.
So can I glance back and tell that I can be done distracting this guy?
You're trying to see if we're inside now? Is that what you're trying to do, Corin? You're trying to see if we entered in?
I want to make sure I have distracted him long enough before I give him the gold and leave.
Okay. Currently, you do not see anybody, but you're keeping an eye out to see if you see any sign of me, Mike, or Taarnahm.
Right. So I don't see anybody in the room now, so I believe you're through. So
Yes.
I will hand him 8 gold.
Okay.
Tell him I'm sorry for his window. And then I will go look for my horse someplace else.
He just told you to go, and he just
I'm
Goes
in
back
a
to
cell,
the studio.
aren't I? So I'd be over here.
I would try to stop him.
No,
from
Oh, that's your
going in.
character. I thought that was my
Yeah,
character.
yeah.
Where's my character then?
I'm going to pick up my stuff and
Oh,
head
here he is.
back out around.
And you're in this cell right here.
Oh, I didn't roll for Drostan either. Is Drostan with you?
If you want him
Yeah.
to enter.
Yeah.
Would you guys find him useful?
He can't.
Would
really
you be
do
instructing him at this point?
I would tell him to stay with Hinoki.
Okay.
All right.
So, Mike, make a perception check. And Taarnahm as well.
Perception. Oof. I've not been rolling good perception lately.
I got a 26. Amazing.
I'm gonna be trying to be
17.
12.
You said 12?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Taarnahm, you do not see either of us. But, and Mike, you don't really see anything, but I point out to you before you enter in that there is a guard right here. You peek over, and he is currently asleep. For some reason, he's asleep. He's probably just really tired.
So it'd be 8.
6. Let me check his stats. Had to flip through the book.
This is not going to plan, is it?
You see him start to wake up. Like he starts blinking open his eyes.
This would have been where I know it would have been useful for sleep.
You told me to wait outside.
I'm going to see this, and I'm going to walk over and bash him with my quarterstaff. I hit him. I wouldn't say this is considered unconscious because he is waking up, but I am going to deal damage. Let's see. I still have to find the stat. Oh, I know where they would be. Okay. I think that's 5 plus.
God, and just very quietly under my breath, I cast Ensnaring Strike on the guy in the chair.
Okay. I can try to. Actually, yeah, you're gonna try to like shoot him or something with your bow.
Do I have to shoot him for that?
I believe
Can I
because it has
not
to be an
just...
attack. That's be an attack you make, right?
Oh, never mind then. I thought I could just like protrude it from out of the ground or something. Never mind.
No,
I don't know if it worked the
Um,
same way as the vine does.
it does not. But he's not unconscious again, but he is looking pretty hurt as he begins to stand up. Mike, are you doing anything? He's pulling out a sword now.
I'll hit him with the butt end of my sword, I guess.
You're rapier. Go ahead and roll an attack. Jesus. How do you always roll 19s for attack? You do hit with it. It's +5, so
He's not fighting wolves. He's okay.
yeah. I find 2 gold on him, and that's in. I'm gonna leave his weapons and such, so it doesn't look suspicious. I'm gonna walk over and open the gate, or sorry, the cage. So Taarnahm,
Yes.
we'll discuss how you got in here later, but let's get out of here.
Oh, I thought you were addressing me as DM. I'm not saying a word again.
Okay.
I'm just getting up and leaving. Before I go, I'm gonna see him on his chair, and just like with the drug dealer, I'm just gonna say softly, "I'm sorry, it had to be this way," and then just leave.
Wait. I'm gonna cast Pass Without Chase again because you do not currently have the effect. Because it's only the people in my 30 feet initially, and then they have to stay in that range. So I'm gonna cast it again, and then I'm gonna beckon us out. This is where about where Corin would be handing over the 8 gold, and he would be. So I need both of you to roll stealth checks again.
Oh, I wish I could have used that one. That was a natural
I got 16.
Stealth.
Yes.
You said?
Stealth, and then add 10 to it, along with your +11 or whatever it is.
29.
Yeah.
So you got 29, and you got a. What is that? So plus. Is that 40? Did you get a 40 stealth?
My mind.
But he's got an
Jeez.
11 modifier, right? That put him at 30, and then Pass Without a Trace put him at 40.
You are pretty much invisible. Even we can't see you as we are exiting. I'm gonna jump out the window. That's Taarnahm. I'm gonna jump out the window. I'm gonna tell you
got
guys to
past the
follow.
guard up here?
Yeah, I would be keeping an eye on the guard.
He's the one that was right here. He's currently
I
heading
thought
back.
that window was closed, so you've just smashed through it?
He can open it. The dog.
No,
can open
it was. I believe it was open when we first entered, right? Because we opened it up and then went through.
You went through the front door.
So you went through the front door.
Okay. Well, I'll open up the window then and go.
Is it not locked? Some windows can be locked.
It's not locked.
I mean,
no.
he's inside, so
Yeah, I
I
just.
guess-
It's not locked. I open it and I
Guess
go
I
through.
dive through the window then, I suppose.
Mike, hurry up!
Huh?
Come on. As you just sit there staring at the window.
There's an open window in front of you, mate.
And then this is when, we were right next to the window. As we're going in, he's going to walk in and return to his desk. And we're just gonna go.
Are we not going to close the window?
Not from the outside.
You know, I feel like he might see that, or maybe.
We could say Mike, who is literally invisible.
Yeah,
closed
Mike.
the way out.
Mike, close the window.
I'm going to quietly walk across the road here and say,
Okay.
did you remember to erase the evidence?
What evidence? Oh yeah, that thing. No, we did not.
Well, you didn't see a body, did you?
Yeah, but they would have wrote it down.
Yeah, they probably wrote it down.
So,
Hey, Corn, you want to go distract him again?
I got this. I got this.
You give me my dog bag.
Oh, you want your dog back? All right.
It's not going to be useful to you in that situation.
No. All right, I'm gonna peek in through the door, and I'm gonna cast.
This leads to another part of the building itself.
Oh, actually, you know what? I'm gonna tell
This
him
is
that.
the front door right here.
Can I just go through the window?
Yeah.
All right. Can I
Are
see?
you trying to
him?
hide?
I could see him through the window, right?
Yes, you
Is
can.
he within 30 feet?
No, he's not. You'd have to go in, or you could do it at the front door, I guess.
Okay, I'll go to the front door then. I'm gonna try to put him to sleep.
Or you could probably maybe do it from this window. Now that I think about it,
Just
it's
put me
about 30 feet.
wherever I can be. Put me wherever I need to be to do it.
If you're right here
Okay.
and you're peeking in,
Okay. All right. You're gonna give it to me. I'm gonna cast a level 2 sleep on him.
all right. So I think that's. Oh, how many D8 is that?
Hold on.
Or does it up when you?
Oh, it's actually 90 feet for sleep. I'm sorry. So yeah, I'm fine. I'm actually going to the front door, so it's quicker.
Okay.
Get in there. So I'm gonna go to the front door. I'm just gonna cast it. And for level 2 sleep, roll an additional 2 D8s for each slot above 1.
So 78, I think.
So 7 D8s to try to put him to sleep. Which one's D8? This one right here.
Yes, that is.
Can you make me like 7 copies or 6 copies? Or just
I can tally it for you if you want.
No, hold on. Are these D8s right here? This is D8s, right?
Yes.
4, 5, 6, and 7, right?
Okay.
Yep.
That's all 7. Yep.
Ugh, 21. Is that enough to put him to sleep or no?
He is asleep. Yes.
Nice.
You see him lean against the chair and start snoring.
How long does he end up being asleep for?
I think like a minute.
It's a minute. So I'm going to run in. Sleep lasts, yeah, it's a minute. I'm going to run in up to his books, inspect them to try to find the logs. With the owl helping me.
Make an investigation check.
Okay, I'm going to have, I rolled a 9, so let me ask you first before I rolled for the owl. A 9 plus 7, is that enough? 16?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
It
so
doesn't have a lot on it.
Okay.
You find a small little book with some names in, and some like crimes committed to the side of each name.
Do I see the one for Taarnahm?
Yes, it's the last entry.
Okay, I'm going to remove the page from the book.
Okay, you do that.
Okay, and then I'm going to run out before he wakes up.
Okay. So you take the page out, put the book back, and then you exit out.
Yep.
And you come back. And about 30 seconds later, he kind of wakes up. Thinks he just dozed off or something.
And I'm going to show Corey on the page and said, I got it.
I hope that's the only thing they wrote down then.
Well, I mean, it's in the logbook. How many logbooks do you think they keep?
I have no idea.
So, listen, it's the best I could have done in the time frame. So, all right.
I think we should head back before anybody notices.
Yep, let's go back to go here.
And as we're walking back, I guess we could. I'm going to ask Taarnahm. So, I heard you killed someone.
I just nod, keep walking.
I'm just gonna walk straight up to my room.
I mean, I'm not really mad because I don't really care if people die, but I mean, I am kind of curious why he died.
I would be curious if we ask him, like, so what happened?
Can you at least explain that?
I just look to you two, who I assume at this point, what's Mike doing? Is he with us or?
Mike's
He's
with us,
stumbling a
but
little bit because he's a little drunk.
he's cloaked in shadows and nearly invisible.
He actually, yeah, you can't even really see him.
Yeah.
You look around and you don't even know where he is.
We'll put him over here. So what was the question again? So I can.
What exactly happened
What the hell happened?
with the guy?
I murdered him.
Is there
Why
a
did you
reason
murder?
why? Like I said, I don't really care, but
Those who have done me wrong will be served. He is not the last.
all right.
I'm concerned because I'm not good. I'm not cool with murder. I'm gonna tell you this, Everett. I'm not cool with him murdering a drug dealer.
Okay,
Also-
but look, it's a drug dealer though. Do people really miss him?
And I also have intelligence 20, so I'll be like, he's talking like a crazy person, more so than usual, and that's saying something. He had to argue with a horse.
It's fine.
Are
think-
you sure it's fine?
Yeah. I'll ask him more about it later, but right now, I think we should just go back to sleep. Or actually, I'd be okay with about another hour or two to sleep. I mean, we are fully rested, but
Yeah.
At this point, I get up weary from my travels. I go up to Averus and passionately make out with him.
Okay.
Surprisingly.
I'm uncomfortable with this and walk away.
And then leave and go to bed. In some room.
Yeah, I'm going to bed.